Welcome back to Pokemon X. It's the start of a brand new week, folks, so let's kick things off the right way with a little tour around Lumoise City.
Yeah, it does look pretty nice. I'm sure they have a lot of features that'll be worth using.
And hopefully all of them will be carried over to the 7th generation and not dropped like it's hot.
Yeah, apparently if you watch a video with Shauna in it, you die in 7 days.
Yeah, or 7 seconds. Time works differently in the Pokemon world.
Yeah, their videos are only like 10 seconds long. What kind of video studio is this?
No, it's 10 seconds long, but it's like the crispest, most, like, perfect quality you've ever seen. The hoppage doesn't even come close.
You could smell the actual person within the video.
Their enthusiasm, the coolness, it comes through the celluloid.
It's one of those integral 3D kind of things.
Yeah, this is just basically, like they say, it's PR for your trainer. You can share it with people. You can choose from one of 3 styles here. We're going to go with cool, since that obviously exemplifies HFC's qualities. And people can look at it and judge you and deem you a dork.
Well, I can judge you as a dork without that, Tom. I mean, you're on fucking YouTube, for Christ's sake.
Well, you know, our videos are usually like 10 minutes long at a minimum. Here, you can judge at light speed.
You only need seconds to create the impression that this dude is an asshole.
Oh, blue steel, walking against the sun.
What the fuck is that? What's with the camera angles? I mean, I can understand panning around, but then they just tilt you and you walk against the sun. What's up with that?
My favourite part of that is it just, like, ends abruptly, and you're just stuck staring at the background, just reveling in your shame.
Like, what's the point of that? It's Tom! Battle him sometime. You don't even ask to battle, you just bask in his mediocrity.
What's cool about this is you get one, like, pre-made for you, but you can go back and, like, tweak every second, every micro/nanosecond of that video, much like old cartoon movie makers, like the Simpsons ones.
So, you can have, like, up to 5 different stock effects of the characters doing things that you probably don't actually want them to do in your video, but that's all you get?
Sitting down, eating a bag of chips, reading the newspaper, it's all there. Battle me!
What? It's like, what in my story am I going to have him read a newspaper? That's got to be like every scene to get mileage out of it.
Well, you can sit down in this generation, so it's a possibility.
Now, apparently last time you didn't change your clothes properly, so it's good that they had the comments show you how to do it this time.
Yeah, unfortunately it's going to be a lot harder to read those criticisms because of Google Plus and whatnot. See, we're being timely.
Put the jacket back!
No, I finally feel real, man. This is me. It's not a phase.
Yeah, but you got, like, ugly brown pants and some weird-ass shirt on. You couldn't at least match?
I'm gonna keep changing my look until I stop hating myself, okay?
Unfortunately, they didn't give you the Sharingan contact lenses, so you'll have to make do with green.
Hell yes, one step closer to being Monsonic.
You know, I think inside we're all modern Sonic a little.
Well, outside we're Monsonic, inside we're classic. Okay, never gonna touch that again, bye.
Yeah, what a worthwhile service, I'm so glad they added it.
You know what, I'm gonna go back and all 10 seconds will be me flipping off the person viewing that video. Hi, I'm Tom, fuck off.
In 10 seconds you will fuck off like you have never fucked off before, NTom, the Pokemon trainer.
Team Rocket's fucking off again, ding! Okay, here's something that's actually useful. See this guy right here? He's the master of Pokemars. And what are Pokemars? Well, let's just scroll down to the info here, very slowly. Basically, when you trade, and even when you walk around Kalos, you'll actually get miles. Much like the step system on the 3DS itself, where you walk and you get like play coins and so on. Here you can trade them for really useful things like hyper potions, max repels, ultra balls, and even rare candies. And as you can see here, I've got a lot, and that is because I wonder traded a lot. And I got a lot of Pokemon from Japanese players, and so because the distance between me and them was so wide, it accrued a lot of points.
I know they want you to use the Wonder Trade, but this is a really fucking easy way to break the game, like, this fast. You've only got one badge and already you're getting, like, Ultra Balls? The hell is up with that?
Yeah, they really changed up the pacing in this game. I'm still undecided as to whether I like it or hate it, but it's very useful all the same.
There are some features in the game that were introduced to kind of streamline things a bit, like the EXP share, and you could still turn that off. And you don't have to use this. But at the same time, you know, it seems to rob a sense of progression when you could get, like, fucking Ultra Balls from the get-go just by abusing Wonder Trade, which is really easy to do.
Although, that being said, you're not guaranteed to always you get a Pokemon from someone really far away. They could be next door. Hell, they could be in the bathroom taking a shit for all you care.
Well, that's probably the best way to trade Pokemon. You know, I feel lucky in there. I do a lot of my best thinking in the bathroom, so it would make sense that my best training would be to come from there as well.
Okay, let's go meet up with Serena. Apparently she had something drastically important to say.
Yeah, maybe it's just some weird shit like confessing her love or something like that, I don't know. Not gonna see it.
I'll wait for the DVD.
You couldn't go inside and, like, sit down? They have chairs, last time I checked. You could sit now in Pokemon X and Y, Serena. You might want to take advantage of that.
I believe Soleil, or Soleil as I used to pronounce it, is French for sun. Which makes sense because it seems like Lyssandra's hair is going supernova.
Just so you know, neighbor, I am Exposition Machine.
Pay close attention to this little back and forth here, because not only is it very expository, it's sublimely creepy.
I'm trying to figure out how to read Lysander. Which voice should I use for him if he's going to be so much of a creep?
A bit like this.
See, this girl right here, though, she kind of wants to age like Meryl Streep, but Lysander wants to keep her Shirley Temple forever. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
I think she's based on Audrey Hepburn, but don't quote me on that.
I like how he's creeping on her, and then he's like, oh, hello, Tom.
Didn't see you there.
I don't do this all the time.
Please do not call the authorities. I'll be going now. What you don't see is like... And then he gets in his car and drives away.
When he passes Serena, he's like, ch.
You didn't read the fine print! I'm sure she won't be important in regards to the story.
Yeah. So, that's all you want, Serena? You don't want to, sit down, talk, buy me a coffee? I like mocha. Iced mocha, I'm good with that. You hang out sometime, get a burger, talk about our feelings.
Get married? Have kids?
Get married? No, I didn't mean that. No.
Intertwine our destinies more tightly than any couple has ever been in history?
Well, that's a bit much for first date, don't you think? I know, it's great.
Okay, let's go get our hair did.
Well, it's about time. I mean, you've been walking around with that long-ass shaggy cut for God knows how long, and it's about time you got a trim. Apparently if you come here often enough as, like, Serena, the hairstyles will start acting a bit weird to you. She's like, oh, I was mesmerized by your hairstyle. That's what she says.
Yeah, take good care of this hat. Cost me like 3,000 coupons to get.
Don't say surprise me on the fucking barber. Why would you do that?
I want to be completely bald. In fact, you know what? Take the scalp with it. I don't need it.
I want you to move my butt hair to my head.
How do you feel about small talk?
It's alright. I mean, I'm not very good at it, I admit, but, it can help when you're sitting with that person for so long getting your hair done.
There you go, that's much better.
Alright, now you look like every average Pokemon dork. That's good.
That's actually medium, by the way. It doesn't, give you one that isn't on the list, it just pre-selects one that's on the list.
Oh, well, what the fuck is the point of the surprise me option, then? What I love about it is when you go back and you want your hair long, they'll give it to you long somehow. Like, they'll actually grow your hair out. I don't know how they do it. I guess it's Pokemon magic.
Extensions, mate. Now, I'm so glad I recorded this at, like, night, because this is hilarious.
There's a blackout! The lights are fucking on behind you!
It even pans to show it, like, yep, we're totally full of shit.
It reminds me of that picture where, you know earlier when they said, like, you could see the tower in the center of the city from, like, anywhere in the city, and then there was a picture of somebody, like, with buildings in front of them, just being completely unable to see it?
Now, I'm not sure if you can tell this, like, just from this video, but there's actually gyro during these scenes, so you can look about.
Why would you do that? What's the point?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Gonna be venturing onto a new route soon. Just want to be prepared.
Well, you have a possessed sword. I think you'll be fine.
For some reason, that sword can breathe. Don't ask me how.
Well, they do say things about inserting tab A into slot B. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Bonding.
My name's Mr. Bonding. I used to be called Mr. Bond something else, but I had to get a name change for reasons.
See, I like these NPCs that are just exist. Their only purpose is to give you, like, one particular item or explain one particular function, and that's it. That's their whole character.
Now, O-Powers, I'm still getting used to, so I don't expect to see them all the time. They're basically like temporary buffs.
Can you use them during battles, like with other, you know, like competitively?
You can use them before battles, and they'll carry through battles.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, the game is already pretty easy enough, so I don't know.
Well, you say that with, like, over a decade's worth of Pokemon experience.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, I like I said, you know, I understand them streamlining some of the features. That's fine, you know, but at the same time, you don't want to make it too easy. You want that sense of progression to carry through and make you feel like you accomplished something.
We'll be getting more of these powers, so keep an eye out for those.
I have defensive power, which makes me come off as standoffish when some people ask me certain questions.
Ain't that the truth, mate? Okay, folks, that'll do it for Pokemon X for today. Short and sweet to kick off the week. We'll see you tomorrow for a longer part. See you then.